6 o'clock on May 19th. I'm here in the shed picking up my belt for the vineyard. I got to get down there and shoot thin. It's an important shoot thin because I'm choosing the spurs that will be semi-permanent on the vine. Next year's shoots will originate on the spurs that I create this year, and so on and so forth. So I gotta do this carefully. If I take off too much, wind can damage the vine and I'll have a gap. I can show you an example of that. And then you got to go through all kinds of crap to fill in the gap, or just start a new cordon, which I don't want to do. Oh, there's my wife in her nightie taking the dog for a walk. Okay, so I better get to it. Got a ton of work to do today. Let's see what's on my list. I gotta water all the ditch gardens, which are coming along great. I'll give you a quick view. That is one of the little oak trees. They're all doing pretty well. I got one in here that's got, yeah, this one here has shaken off its shell, its acorn husk, and then it uses that meat that's in I guess that's a cotyledon, like on other plants, that uses that for energy. Actually, it's too tall for my cover now. Awesome. So now I gotta watch them pretty good to make sure that they don't dry out, or put some of these little cups on them. One or the other. So I'm off to the vineyard. It's misting right now. We're kind of always in a cloud in the morning because we're up 1,200 feet elevation, right around there. But this is my task today. Mostly, I'm going to be getting rid of these side shoots here. Don't really need any of them, especially the ones down towards the ground. If I'm spraying glyphosate down here, those are easily sprayed and can damage the entire vine. See, once I get up to here, I want to save one shoot on each one of these as possible renewal cordons. This is a cordon here. Possible renewal cordons for future years if this becomes damaged. Got some leaf chewing here. We get Japanese beetle here, so it could be that. This one's got a better example. So what I want here is about 6 inches apart. I want my shoots, the shoots that I leave. And each one of those I want to be a primary rather than a secondary. This is a primary, this is a secondary, and there might be a tertiary coming out as well. And I'll get rid of those. I gotta be careful this time of year because if I leave the one shoot that I want right now and I get a high wind before these lignify, it'll just snap them right off, and I might have an empty spot on the cordon. Then I have to start a new cordon from the head to back here, which takes away a year's worth of production from the arm. So I'm gonna leave, I'll likely leave 2 wherever I want one. And in this case, I wanna choose the ones that are on the bottom, if possible, because this is a trailing system. The vines, or the shoots, drop downwards to this wire down here, and that's just a catch wire. You put it on the opposite side and it stops the wind from blowing the vines around too much. So, and again, all of this side stuff will be coming off. I can save some down towards the bottom if I need to renew one or the other, but I don't. So, but on vines where I do, I'll leave something there. Yeah, this is really vigorous right here. This is where the 2 vines meet, and I got kind of a mess here, so what I gotta do, they're already grabbing each other. I want to wind up with about 6 inches between the last one on this arm and the last one on this arm, so that I have 6-inch spacing all the way across. So I'm not sure how long this will take. This will be the first time doing it in this vineyard, and I don't do it all that often, so I'm gonna imagine it'll take a few hours. So I'll set the camera up. I'll probably up on top of the container there, the hay mow, and get at it. Well, I am done for the day. Earlier this morning when I was doing the vineyard here, doing the shoot positioning, or shoot thinning, I noticed that some of the vines have a little bit of phimosis, so I need to spray these, but I can't spray like this one here. I need to spray these, but we got rain coming tonight and for the next 2 days, so they're gonna have to wait. We've had kind of a little drought here, so I wish I could have gotten it sprayed before that, but oh well. So for the most part, this is done, or this little thing is done. Got to go around, and there's a few that I missed here and there. But all in all, it's right. So, I'll be planting here pretty soon. Oh, I got a cordon hanging from the wire back there. So I got to get in here and spray, and then I got more thinning to do. After this grows in a little bit, I'm going to thin again. We'll see what these thunderstorms do to it. I'm going to take a look at the west pasture on my way walking back to the house and see how that's doing. See how much the suckers have grown up. For the most part, I got to brush whack that now. It's getting, unless I get a really nice cool day that I can spray 2,4-D or something. I got a lot of leaves on the vines now, so I don't want to get them affected by 2,4-D when they already have phimosis. Okay, let's go over to the west pasture. Ooh, just got herself a bath. She is looking very pretty. She still has some of her winter coat on. I guess they brush them a lot trying to get that stuff out, but it takes a while. Everything's growing in. Not too many weeds. There's a weed right there. A little bit over there. But most of it is dying out from the early sprayings. Lots of this, the entire area was weeds, so it gets pretty barren. There was nothing there last time I came through. Well, hello, Mark. I don't have anything, honey. You ran all the way over here expecting a treat? Hi, big guy. Too hot for running. Oh, yeah, get some of that fur off. Big fella. Okay, can I walk in your pasture? You good with that? So, weeds here and there. The spraying knocked most of them down. Most of the egregious ones. Are you coming with me? Okay, me and Mark are gonna check things out. Let's go over this way, big boy. Come on. You better not step on my foot, you big lunk. Yeah, looks real good. A little bit of tall grass over there that I gotta salty. You wanna say something? YouTube. That's YouTube. Oh, you don't like YouTube. Forgot. Sorry, big guy. So, like I said, most of this stuff is dying. It takes a while. If you spray at the correct mixture, it can take 2-3 weeks for this stuff to die out. Some people get impatient and mix it too strong, but not much benefit from that. You're going to start killing grass if you do that. See, there's a tree right there. None of this stuff is a problem yet. The whacker with just string on it will take all of this little crap down. So I think I'll trim the whole damn thing instead of spraying. Less chemicals, the better. This could use a good spraying though, but you know, with the rain coming, I can cut between rain. I can't spray between rain, so I will most likely just cut all this stuff again. But it's coming along. I don't have anything, big boy. Go get some grass. Blue had been biting the tops off of all of my little oak trees, and it appears she's given that up. She was, biting all the little ends off. I sprayed stinkum on it, but it's it's grown a ton since then. This stuff doesn't have any stink on it. I should get out here and spray that though, so the deer don't. Well, the deer got plenty to eat too. Okay, we'll get on. I believe that fence is hot, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna test it. Hell no. Nice little white oak here. It's too bad these were cut down, but they sure are coming back pretty quick. They already have a good root system. Let's see what kind this is. That's a white oak too. I just got to see if they're bur oak or not, but I do believe they are, with a big set of leaves here, and then it drops down to the little one and the rounded ends, because bur oak is a white oak. If that's the fact, that's pretty awesome. I'll have to put cages around these, keep the animals away for a bit. And this one's a red. Either a red oak or, I believe, black oak looks like that too. Yeah, same thing. I'll have to take those twin trees right there are oaks. I'm not going up there though. I'm gonna head over that way where I've been clearing and see how much it's grown in. And grass everywhere. This is really grassing up nice. I gotta get in here and hack these stumps down to about a foot and then drill them. I've been waiting for the ground to harden up, but it's been hard, for plenty of time now. I just had to get everything planted. Now that I got most of the stuff planted, I can mop up some of this other work. Get some more of this stuff raked up. Got a brush whack it looks like I got a brush whack every week or so to keep these weeds at bay. At some point they just give up. They won't grow again this year. But some of them will come back again next year. See, there's a suckering tree. I'll hit it with the brush whacker, but I mean, if I can get in here with 2,4-D or trichopler, I'll do it. Because at that size, if you hit that with trichopler, it's dead, and it's going to stay dead. And not come back on me. Now this is pretty nice in here. Little wind. These trees need to die. I might have to add a little, do another couple chops on them. But they're taking too long. I need light in here. Horse poop from a horse that's eating fresh grass. That black gooey poo. kind of a mess, but it's getting better every day. And there's the broken shelter. That's still waiting to be fixed. Another job. But got trees here, tree there. Some of this is not trees, but most of it is. That's a tree, that's a tree, that's a tree. You know, they're coming out right next to the stump. My daughter and my wife marked the stumps so I can get in here and cut them. Seems like never-ending work, but won't be too long. Another couple of years. Alright, that is it for today. It has been, let me check the time, 13 hours. 13 hours and it doesn't seem like I got a damn thing done. But the mailbox garden is planted, the toilet is planted, and the other gardens are touched up. I added a few more seeds. The township came by and scraped the road, so I added a little more seed where they scraped. Okay, that's it for today. Stop back tomorrow.